Hey, welcome back, and we've got Herb versus Stork. Herb, the red Protoss here in the northwest. Stork, the yellow Protoss that is pushing down his front door. He has got 2 Reavers, and he has just sniped both of the Reavers that Herb had made with a very early robotics facility. A 3rd Reaver coming out to help defend, but it gets taken out very quickly. Stork is well in control of this map, and he's doing some great micromanagement of those Reavers to keep them alive. All of those Dragoons from Herb have been defeated. Herb has, I don't think, any army left, and that natural expansion is definitely going to go down. Stork has set up his natural expansion and is sending some probes over there to start mining, and Herb is just going to put the only Dragoon he has left now at his front door choke point into his main base, and he loses his natural expansion. I don't know why he hasn't GG'd already. There's nothing that he can do right now. He needs. Oh, I guess he's just gonna wait for his the next Reaver to come out and hope that he can maybe snipe off a couple of Reavers from Stork, but. Putting down a 4th gateway isn't really going to help you that much because you don't have a natural expansion, and Stork does, and Stork is not going to let that kind of lead go away. I think, yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe the best strategy would be to put another gateway in and try to just make one big all-in attack in the very near future before Stork's able to macro up too much off of that improved economy. But Stork is actually going to be able to scout this out because he has observers in the area. I don't know if Herb even has any observers left. I know he lost one a little bit earlier to some Dragoons in the middle of the field, I believe. Yeah, not sure. I think that was Stork's observer. It's really hard to tell who's observers, who's sometimes, just because there's very little color on them and they're, transparent. But yeah, this might be the time for Herb to make his move. He's got a pretty good amount of Dragoons now. He's got 2 Reavers. I guess he's waiting for a shuttle to put those Reavers in. And he's just got to barrel in and hope that he can take out this main base, or excuse me, this natural expansion from Stork. And one good thing going in his favor is that I think that this map is a little bit favorable to that sort of attack just because of that wide bridge outside of the natural expansion. It's pretty easy for Reavers to hang out on the other side of that bridge and just launch Scarabs over there and do some damage to units rallied at the natural expansion. Also, if you're at that natural expansion, you can move, like, store spaces in the southwest. You can go just down along the southern border of the map and try to do a little bit of, Reaver drops into the mineral lines, either at that natural expansion or all the way in the main base. But if you do that, it's very likely that you're going to get those Reavers trapped. And it looks like, wisely, Herb is going to be doing exactly what I said, putting those Reavers out and using them to siege up over that ridge. But he needs to keep his Dragoons in front because Stork is he's just going in defense mode. He's got his shield battery out there. It looks like Stork is actually trying to bait those Reavers a little bit, and that shuttle goes down. Good lord, Herb, what are you thinking? Oh my god, how do you have... I'm sorry, I know these guys are much better than I am, but how do you have a pro license if you're not going to protect your shuttle? You know that's your only option to keep that shuttle alive, to keep those Reavers alive, and he's still not even... It's like he's not even trying. Although it's probably just because he's not anywhere nearly as good as Stork, who did a very nice job, I've got to say, of baiting Herb into letting his Reavers get a little bit too exposed. Honestly, I think he should have just, let his Reavers eat a couple shots and barreled straight in with everything that he had and try to snipe off those Reavers of Storks, because, now there's absolutely no reason that he should be in this game. He's got, what, it looks like 8 Dragoons right now. Stork, really, if he wanted to, he could just take whatever army he has right now and push in and take that natural expansion once again. But, Herb is just stubbornly assuming that he's going to be able to get that natural expansion up and running just by defending it with Dragoons. But Stork is not going to be silly and let his Reavers die. That's my prediction. Stork also being very smart and putting pylons around the map in various other expansions just to make sure that Herb doesn't somehow sneak a second or I guess now a 3rd base somewhere. So Herb really controlling the map, and he's got a huge army. It looks like those Reavers are a little bit exposed, but Herb is not paying attention. He tries to run away instead of heading straight in towards that. It looks like he's going to get a couple of shots. The shuttle does go down, so he might have a little bit of a chance. The first Reaver goes down. He's doing some pretty good focus firing now, but he loses his only Reaver, and now it's 12 or 14 Dragoons against 3, and that is GG coming from Herb. Stork well in control of that game. Herb, you need to learn how to control your shuttles and Reavers. Jeez. Protect your Reavers. They're a big investment. They do a lot of damage. Keep them alive. Anyways, Samsung Khan turning the table on Sparkyz and going up 2-0 early on in this rematch. We are going to see if anybody's going to be able to step up for Sparkyz in Game 3.